guests are recent participants in the 2024 Bass High School National Championships, and they finished out of 275 teams. They finished in second place. We welcome back Rylan Hamlin and Jack Swihart. Guys, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's pretty cool. Second place, like the silver medal. Right. Have you noticed in the Olympics, it's just as cool to win the silver and the bronze as it is the gold?
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you feel that about your second place?
Yeah, we were a little bummed out that we didn't win, but definitely still coming second out of that many teams from across the U.S. is pretty cool.
I think it's awesome.
Yep.
And you've been winning since you started as a team. How many years ago, Rylan?
It'll be 4 years now that we've been fishing the high school stuff together, so it's been pretty good.
You guys went to different high schools. You're still at Michigan Center.
Yep.
One more year?
Yep.
And Jack, you graduated last year,
Yep.
or this past
Yeah.
spring.
Just graduated from Lumen Christi.
So how did you guys match up? You different high schools, different ages?
We were both on the Lumen Christi fishing team for like back 5 years ago, and we wanted to kind of expand more on fishing than the Lumen Christi team wanted to do, so we decided to get together and fish more tournaments. So
Are you professional?
no, not quite at that level yet.
No, but look at the expense you guys have to compete, and you got to travel for this.
Yeah.
It costs a lot of money. Sponsors do a lot for us.
Yeah. Definitely would not be able to do it without the sponsors. It costs a lot in this sport.
You
To
ever
travel
fall-
around, do all that, and all the entry fees and gas and hotels and all that.
Do you ever fall out of the boat?
You definitely don't want to do that, no.
I pushed him in the water. Well, I didn't
Oh,
push him in the
yeah.
water. I hit the trolling motor and it
Yeah.
threw him in the water. That was like one time.
So as a
Yeah.
team, do each of you have like a role, or are you both angling at the same time?
You're both kind of fishing, and then whoever catches the fish, the other person gets the net. And
Normally, because it's his boat, he normally runs the trolling motor most of the time, except when he catches a fish. Then I'll jump in and take over for a few minutes until he's back up and ready, gets his pole around and puts a new bait on or something.
Is there someone else driving the boat?
Yeah, his dad does all the driving of the big motor. He's the only one that can drive the big motor. We just run the trolling motor.
So we have the Lake Chickamauga, Tennessee Bass High School National Championships. How did that go? How did it work? How do you compete against 275
well,
teams?
there's almost 15,000 kids that fish, and there's like so many teams qualify from each state. And then you qualify, and then there was 273 teams that qualified for this national championship. And then you get 3 days of official practice, and then everyone's guaranteed 2 days of the tournament, and then the top 12 qualify for the last day, the final day.
So the lake is full all at the same time with competitors?
Yep.
Does that make it that much harder?
Yeah. There's a lot of pressure on the lake, so normally as practice and as the tournament days goes on, they get tougher and tougher to catch.
And are these your fish?
Yep. Yeah, these are from the tournament here.
Do you throw them back?
Yeah,
Yeah.
after the tournament, yes.
Those look pretty big compared to what I've
Yeah.
seen you guys do before.
Yeah, they grow them big down there.
Yeah, they got some big fish down there.
Yeah,
And
they
there you
don't.
are, your trophy.
don't
Not
get that
normally
big
what
in
we're used
Michigan.
to.
You guys came in second. What were the first place team results like?
They had
They
like
beat us by-
30. Actually, they might have had 40 pounds. I don't know. We were like 5 pounds back from first place.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
caught
they
a
had
big.
pretty
They caught a
good.
big bag on day 2. So to really put them up in the standings.
They got lucky.
Yeah. I don't know if they got
a
lucky
couple
or
of the big bites.
the first day they definitely.
You guys, I
They
know,
definitely stumbled.
all the other people know you in these tournaments. So do you feel like there's a target on your backs?
Yeah, there's definitely some, like especially in the Michigan tournaments, there's a lot of people that watch for us. But definitely down south too, there's a handful of teams like the the better. There's definitely a handful of kids that are the better teams that you know of. Yeah.
And by saying that, I mean, do they follow you and try to, scout out the areas you've scouted out for your, where you're?
And I'm sure people are looking, and if they see us, they'll be like, "Oh, look at them fishing over there." But I don't know if they go out of their way to follow us, but I don't know. I'm sure they see us out there.
What was the experience like? You've never been to Lake Chickamauga, right?
Yep.
And I would imagine the Hilton Garden Inn at Lake Chickamauga was full, if it even existed. So tell us about the how long were you there?
We were there for about a week. We went down on Saturday, and then the practice started Sunday, and the practice was Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then the tournament days were Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then we drove home Sunday.
Intense.
Yeah.
Non-stop.
Every day, like 14, 15-hour practice days every day, getting up early, dark at night.
Just one off day on Wednesday. That was the only break we got.
How do you practice?
Just go out on the lake all day, from sun up to sundown. Just look around, drive your boat.
Who's in charge of taking the sandwiches?
Well, we're in
yeah.
separate boats, so
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
got to take our own
practice,
sandwiches.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you get bored? I mean, this heat stroke? I mean, what are the...
Yeah.
Definitely down south, it gets pretty
definitely
warm
hot.
down there.
Yeah.
And a lot of the TVA lakes, there's a lot of offshore fishing, so you do like a lot of graphing, so it can be boring at times just sitting behind your graph, or some days you may not even make a cast, you may just graph around all day for 15 hours and just looking around.
Now, do all the other, let's say, tourists that are hoping to fish on Lake Chickamauga, do they freak out that there's 275?
Yeah, I'm
People trying-
sure. I'm
Yeah,
sure
and that
some of the
was-
people were pretty shocked to see
Is
that
it a-
many boats out there. There were,
Yeah.
I mean, the last day of the tournament, it was definitely a lot calmer out there because there weren't 270 other boats out there fishing against us. We only had 12 guys.
Yep.
So, well, there were a lot of party boaters, like fun boaters out there, and they
Is
were
it-
making some waves. But
Is it a big lake?
It's
Yeah.
pretty big. It's about
Yeah.
40 or so miles long.
And how do you know when you've won? How does the news get to you that you've come to
Yeah,
second?
you weigh them up, you weigh them in on stage. On this particular, normally it's your best 5, but for this one it was your best 3 fish. So, like you bring in, as throughout the day you'll call out your fish. So if you get your first 3 and then you catch one bigger, then you call out your smallest one, and then you bring. So all the teams will bring their biggest 3 fish in, and then you take them up on stage, and then they weigh them. And then it's just your accumulative weight at the end of the week, and then whoever has the most weight for their week is who wins. And
Awesome. And you don't know till that last weigh-in.
yep.
It's always a guessing game. Do we got enough?
You can eyeball another fish and get a good idea of what.
Yeah, we have a scale on our boat, so we can weigh one fish and throw another one back if it's smaller or bigger.
I know that you can be a professional bass fisherman. You're still in high school, though.
Yep.
What happens now with Jack graduating from high school? Does the team break up?
Yeah, for this year, for this year's high school tournaments, I have a different partner that I fish with, since how he's graduated, and then
It's kind of sad.
Yep.
Jack, you have to move on. High school's over.
Yep.
What are you going to do now? Are you going to continue competitive fishing?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to continue competitive fishing, and as of right now, I'm just working, trying to save up money to actually be able to do that, because it definitely takes some money with all the entry fees and gas and tackle, and just there's so many expenses to get there.
Is there like prizes at the high school level?
At the high school national, that one that we just came second, it's just a bunch of scholarship money for various colleges.
That's cool.
Yep.
So this is it. This was your swan song.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
Yep.
what a great partnership and a great career that
Yep.
you guys have had.
Thank you.
What's your most? Is this the proudest moment? This.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, this is probably one of the bigger ones.
Yeah, for sure.
What a way to go out on top.
Yep.
Mhm.
Well, congratulations, and I'm
Thank
sure
you.
we'll be hearing a lot more with you and your new partner, and are you at Cook?
Yeah, I'm at Cook's Foundation and Flatwork right
Cook
now.
Foundation and Flatworks, and on board the boat. You've got a sponsor too. You want to give a shout out to?
Oh, what was,
You've got
oh yeah. So yeah, we wouldn't be able to with all the fishing stuff. It's really expensive, so we wouldn't be able to do it without all of our sponsors. So all these people on our shirts and stuff that support us, we really appreciate it. I mean, we wouldn't be able to do it without all you guys. So
awesome. Well, congratulations on coming in second in the 2024 Bass High School National Championships, and thanks for coming in today.
yeah, thank you.
Jackson's top bass fisherman, Jack Swihart and Rylan Hamlin. Next on the show, we'll preview the victims